welcome back, and welcome to the SydSquad HQ in downtown Sydney. Hopefully the rain sound subsided a little, but it's great to have you back. Bandit, our ETD is about 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away, but welcome everybody, welcome, lovely to have you all back, and I'd like to welcome you to the penthouse, level 69, down in Circular Quay. All the boys are downstairs in the game room, ready to sim it up. We're heading up to Sydney from Canberra, and let's say good day to everyone. But you know what? Let's bring the boys in. Yo. Yeah. What's happening, boys?
Yeah.
Tim.
Welcome.
Tim.
Welcome, boys.
Mad Dog. Kurt.
We're up in the penthouse today. We're in down in Circular Quay. And,
Is that page 3 that you're on there?
Yeah, it is page 3. Reading
Yes.
the sim section.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's looking
Is
great.
that what you call it?
Yes. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome Eddie. Welcome mate. Welcome Adam. Nice to speak to you last night, Adam. As always, one of our first class members. Thank you for your support, mate. Joel, Mark, Alpha Helix, Dan. Welcome, fellas. Lots of Flyers Club members in the chat nice and early. Love to see. Simon, g'day mate. Welcome. Matt, welcome mate. Mr. Zeracostas, welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed Nigel and my escort into Sydney last night. It was great fun bringing you in. Barry, Finn, welcome mate. Nice to have you. Chicken Tender as well. And Dav, welcome fellas. Roll up, pull up a seat fellas. Simon, welcome Simon and Reese. G'day Reese. Gred and Ed, welcome guys. Please take the elevator up to the game room in SydSquad HQ, fellas. And you can leave your brollies at the door as well, because it is raining outside. Artie, welcome mate. Hello Dad. Johnny and Bandit, welcome fellas. Graham, welcome mate, welcome.
It's always nice when your old man pops in to check on his 30-year-old son.
It is. 31.
31, sorry.
He's just checking in. Benny, g'day Benny C. Vertical leaf. The rain's really loud. Oh, not again. Get out of there.
436, turn left in
Not again. Hopefully it wasn't that loud.
Expecting 340. That's 340,
Kempy, welcome Kempy, mate. Alright guys, I reckon, and Adam with the tenor, mate, you're an absolute gentleman.
436, contact.
Hopefully if we can
Adam.
it's not too loud. I might jump in the aircraft and get ready to get going, I think. Ted, welcome Ted, nice to have you mate. And welcome to everybody tuning in on Twitch. It's nice to have you here. But to give you guys a little update for you guys that aren't flying with us, we are in Canberra at the moment. Oh, here we go. The pad was full.
Or ships.
Connor 436, turn left in 360, expecting 340. That's 340, 436.
This is your first officer speaking. Captain Adam Robertson Hodder has tips through Super Chat 10 Australian dollars. Yo.
436, contact director 126.
Yo. Adam, thank you very much for the tenor, mate. Very much appreciated. As always, you're an absolute champion.
240, thanks, positioning for Denver.
Welcome, mate. No, it's not Sean's dad, it's my dad, mate. But anyway, Kurt, Mad Dog, Nige, how are you boys going? Good?
Yes, very good.
That's the way. It's
Good for end of the week, Friday stream.
Friday.
Happy days.
You gotta love it.
It is. Yeah, I'm doing well, Tim. How you
That's
going?
right. Yeah, I am. Not bad. It's
Sorry.
a little bit tricky getting these stream times started, so appreciate you guys. Oh, I'm a bit low. Okay, that should be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Was I a bit quiet before?
A little bit. You're much
Okay,
louder now.
I knocked my my sound. That's all. Smack Air signing on in Hong Kong. Can hardly hear me. Okay, hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. I'm going to make a taxi. We're going to taxi out to runway 12. And we're going to head out towards... where was our first stop? It was Jarvis Bay, I think. We'll,
Jervis Bay.
Jervis Bay, however you want to...
Jervis Bay with an E.
But fellas, a few little tips there about the volume. I hope it's better. Better. Okay, excellent. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I just knocked the volume there. But we are going to head down to Jervis Bay, in the beautiful south coast of New South Wales. Then we're going to head up, continue up the coastline, and we'll head to beautiful Shelharbour, home of course, OJA, the last remaining Qantas 747-400 in Australia. What was that? Sorry, Kurt?
Oh, as you just drive through me, what do you see me as?
Yeah, like a Bonanza sort of thing, like a blue and white Bonanza. Yeah.
I'm seeing you as a tail dragger, but you permanently got your tail wheel in the air.
Yeah, I'm a Mackay now.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah,
really?
Okay. I'll exit and come back in.
Not seeing you as a Mackay at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. That's alright. I'll fix
That's
that.
weird. Okay, I've got you as a Mackay there, Nige.
Yep, thank you. I've got a P38 Lightning behind me there too. I didn't see a name tag on that one.
Yeah, that's Dan. Dan R.
Dan, is it? Oh,
Dan,
nice.
yeah, formerly known as Dan Civic.
Looks good, Dan. Because he's got it in the polished aluminium. It shines. It looks really good. It looks even better if I turn my smoke off and I can actually see him. There we go.
It's a nice.
Yeah, that's a good.
Nice aircraft to fly. All right, let's.
Are you talking about the P38 that Dan ordered?
Yeah.
Ah.
Looks like it's got an undercarriage on the top of the wing. Dan, can you explain that for us? You got wheels on the bottom, but it looks like you got undercarriage on the top as well.
He's obviously qualified to fly it, so he should be able to tell us all about it.
It must be his inverted landings.
Not Jewel, but no, not Jewel. Not that, Johnny. HMAS Albatross. Yes, that's it.
We're actually going to HMAS Creswell.
Creswell, yeah, Creswell. That's the one. That's one of my mates
Jervis
got married
Bay,
there.
and you got the Jervis Bay airfield there.
That's the one, yeah. All right. Working on weekend and Monday, but I'll be finally able to get out for a full day of spotting on Tuesday. Ooh, everyone's very excited. Very excited. Guys, let's go. Everybody, you clear for takeoff. Let's roll. Runway 12.
There's something about runway 12. Is it physics saying they don't normally take off on runway 12? Is that right?
Commercial flights?
Yes.
Very, very rarely, I think.